Welcome to some Hockey Ultimate Team action here on EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski, and these are a couple of fun squads. I'm looking forward to this. Both teams seem ready, and they are about to drop the puck on this opening faceoff. The Bulldogs win the opening faceoff, and we are underway with this one. McCarr's got it along the wing. The Bulldogs scoop it up along the boards. Takes the feed at the point. Unloads it! We're going to face off after the puck stays covered up. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The game is still scoreless. Kronos wins the face-off in the offensive zone. Here's a shot. Puck scooped up by McCarr. The Bulldogs move it in. Moves it quickly over to Stamkos. And he makes the save with ease. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Zagreb's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. The Bulldogs take it along the wall. Into the corner now. Moves it to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Howe's got the puck in his own zone. Gaining steam here on the attack. Hammers the shot. Shuts him down. Picked up along the wall by Stamkos. The Bulldogs have the puck in the corner. Gets in front of it by laying out. Denied on the play. Whoa!
Oh, you don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it, and he makes the save.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. We're still scoreless. Kronos wins possession off the draw.
Markstrom's last save was absolutely incredible, James. Not only was it pure desperation and athleticism, but I'm not sure how he can stretch that far. I think he's been doing gymnastics in his off time.
Big hit, and that frees up possession. Takes the feed. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And he loses control here. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Right in the low slot. With the stop. Stick handling in his own zone. The Bulldogs looking against the half wall. Spectacular save on the play.
Oh, James, that puck is distributed perfectly. It's sitting nice and flat, and the shooter just loves it. Gets all of it, but the goaltender makes a great save.
The Bulldogs have it now. From the right side, they gain the zone. The Bulldogs take possession in the defensive end. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. And offside, we'll get a reset here. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. We've still got zeros on the board. The Bulldogs win possession here in the open ice. Sends the pass over. And a stiff break setup. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. Snatches the puck with the two centermen locked up. Zagreb's on the attack. Sends it in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Unable to reach that one. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
Quick feed to Zetterberg. And somehow he hangs on. Zagreb's got it in their own zone. The Bulldogs have it now. He says, let's get physical on that play. Zetterberg's taking the puck behind the net. Whiffs on that. Zagreb's got it into the offensive zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And he dodges the poke check there. Pokes it away in his own end. Avoids the poke check. Heatley's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. Let's get the official decision.
Anytime you lose position on your opponent, this can happen. He gets the sticks out in the feet of his opponent, and guess what? He gets the tripping call.
Power play unit comes out for the face-off.
They haven't scored yet in the game on the power play, but no need to get frustrated. They all bring a different skill set. It's the reason why they're out there.
Great heads-up play with the stick by Theodore. They score! A short-handed goal puts them in front.
Well, the role of the PK is to go out there and stymie the power play. Instead, they go the other way. They recognize the opportunity, and they get a goal.
Kronos wins it in the dots. Moves it around along the half wall. Tucked away from danger. The Bulldogs gain control of the puck against the wall. Gaining momentum along the wing. Pion's got the puck. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. From the boards, he takes that pass. And now it's grabbed by Theodore. Shot! All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. Teams are back on the ice. Both squads gliding into position for the start of period number 2.
Theodore's penalty is almost expired.
Both teams seem to be recharged and play is underway here in period number 2. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Zagreb's held the play here, and the reason why they've done it is they've controlled their shot selection. They know exactly where they want to go, when they're going to do it, and they're driving the net.
Keller's got it in the offensive zone. Player goes down to the ice. There's the referee's hand in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty on the way.
Well, it's kind of hard to protect a one-goal lead when you're sitting in the box and your team's short-handed, James. The PK unit's going to have to find a way to stave off the power play here and get the job done.
And he takes the pass. Now a quick pass to McDavid. Zagreb's on the attack. Here's a short pass to Boyle. The Bulldogs have it from their own end. Into the attacking area from the left side. And he slides it quickly to Theodore. Tiptoes around the poke check. The Bulldogs have it behind the cage. Theodore's going to play it against the half wall. Beautiful block shot by the defender. Puck is grabbed here inside the offensive end by Stamkos. Great read with the stick. The Bulldogs have the puck along the line. Got to give the penalty killers a lot of credit as the penalty expires.
Specialty teams are critical, especially when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity to get the equalizer, and they just weren't able to generate anything on that one. And that's a tough one to take as they remain down by a goal at even strength.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Stop that one.
I love the way he recognizes the space in behind his opponent, and he decides to take it. He is gone. I mean, he's lightning fast, and he's quick to boot to go with it.
There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
Well, everyone has a role in this PK unit, knows that they not only have to kill this penalty off and keep the game within reach, but maybe they can be opportunistic and pounce on a loose puck for an opportunity.
Zagreb's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. The Bulldogs get a hold of the puck undermanned. Across the line along the left wall. And he takes the dish. Zagreb's got him along the wall. One-timer! And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Shuts him down.
What a save. I mean, how quick do you have to be able to get on that puck, James? Anytime it's in the low slot, you got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was.
goaltender. Intercepted in the offensive end by Beauvillier. Both teams are now back to even strength as the power play has expired.
Well, everyone is up. The coach knows exactly what the PK unit had to do, and they got out there, they were responsible, and they took care of business.
Hammers it on net! Denies him again!
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
With possession along the wall. Here's a blast! And he makes that save as well!
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Zagreb's up 1-0. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Campbell's going to play it from the back of the cage. Moves the puck along the half wall. Great reach with the poke check by Theodore. The Bulldogs gain possession along the wall. Oh, look at this. Quick pass to Zetterberg. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. Zagreb's gained possession. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. More than half the frame has been played here. The Bulldogs lead it 1-0. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. From center they get into the attacking area. Nice poke check. Scooped up along the wall by Zetterberg. Centering feed! And that's intercepted. Smart heads up play to neutralize the threat. Zagreb's got it in their own zone. On the attack along the boards. Here he is on the backhand. Stones him in front. Puck grab by Howe. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Campbell. Receives the pass. Puck picked up by Heatley. Slides it across to Leach. Taken by Pionk. Oh, he rocked him on the play.
Oh, you know that he felt that one, James. The body is reverberating after it. What a great hit.
The Bulldogs going to work on offense. Puck scooped up by Pionk. And play rolls on as he came up with a nice stop there. Taken along the wall by Theodore. And he'll likely feel that one in the morning. Pass to the front. Oh, a clutch save. Oh, he blocked him.
Oh, that's got to feel terrible, James. I mean, he finished his hit right through his check.
8 seconds. 6 seconds remaining. Can't maintain possession. The Bulldogs need to start finding a way to finish on some of these chances here late in the second. Here's the rip! There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up. Players are set, officials are set, third period action is coming up. And the puck is dropped, and we are underway here in the third. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
The Bulldogs are behind in this game, James, and there's only one reason, a hot goaltender. I mean, they're creating a ton of scoring chances, a lot of room on the ice. They know when to drive the play, but they just haven't been able to solve the tendy.
Moves the puck. Into the offensive end now. The Bulldogs will take it behind the net. Orr's got it along the boards. The Bulldogs gain possession. Puck sent over to Stamkos. Back to the blue line. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Slides it over with pace to Boyle. Picks up the puck. And that's intercepted by Stamkos. Pionk's got it on the offensive end. And that's intercepted by Theodore. Cuts into the paint and lowers the boom with a big-time hit.
Well, this is a message-sending hit, isn't it? When you get all of your opponent and you're able to separate the body from puck, you know you've done your job.
Message delivered. Oh, he got paddled by Markstrom.
Now the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out of top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net. Well, we saw the hit, James. We know how hard it was, so it's not surprising to see that he is laboring, really struggling to get back to the bench.
He got all of that hit. And now it's grabbed by Rantanen. He scores! Talk about staying with the play.
Well, it's all about being strong. You have to have that center of gravity, but you also have to have a lot of core strength to be able to ward off your opponent and shield the puck like he did. And as a result, it winds up in the back of the net.
Right through center and into the offensive zone. Blocked in front. Played big in the moment there. Fleury's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Zagreb's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. Grabbed along the boards by Seabrook. Pushes it across to Larkin. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. McDavid's taking it from his own end. Stretch pass.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. The Bulldogs play it along the wing. Rocks him. Score! Well, just what the doctor ordered, or in this case, the fan base.
It's amazing how a game can change within seconds and how the temperature meter can completely switch, and that's what's happened with this goal, James. You can certainly tell that the energy has shifted, and they're looking for the equalizer.
One-goal game now. Shot, and the traffic neutralizes that threat. Zagreb's got a hold of the puck. Now he slides it up to Briere. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Fires it on net. Off the mask of the goaltender. Boy, right between the eyes.
He's such a phenomenal shooter, James. I mean, when he shoots in stride, he is absolutely lethal when he pulls that puck in and disguises his shot. He can change the angle so quickly, get it off fast. Goaltender always has to be ready.
Zagreb's grabbed a hold of the puck. Keller's got it into offensive territory. And that's poked away by Theodore. Oh, it's some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Here's a shot. Huge stop by Markstrom. Picked up along the boards by Heatley. And that's deflected. The Bulldogs played along the boards. Heatley's got it in the corner. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Boyle. Stoppage in play, offside the call. The Bulldogs have been the more active team offensively tonight with plenty of scoring chances, but they continue to trail because they haven't finished late in this third period. Puck grabbed by Pionk. From the left side, takes it at center. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Under a minute to go in the third. And he takes the feed. Right on the doorstep.
Markstrom's been outstanding tonight, James. I mean, he's made the saves he's had to and really given his team an opportunity.
Scores! And a big-time goal here in the third. Evens things up.
Well, there wasn't much wiggle room left, James, but they found a way to put it in, and that's because of the full-court press that they've exhibited in this third period.
Here in the late goings of the period, it's all tied up. Takes it at center. Puts it on net. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Markstrom. Moves with the puck at the corner. Quick shot. Oh, how did that stay out? What a save by Markstrom. Takes it to the net. The Bulldogs gain possession in their own end. Browns cross the line and is on the attack now. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Here we go, 2-on-1. Denied on the play. Oh, wow. Lots of end-to-end action here tonight, and we've got lots more still to come here on EA Sports.
Hey, hockey fans, follow the team all season long on the radio.
Heatley's at center ice. He's ready to get this thing underway. What a save on the shootout.
Well, he makes himself as big as possible. There's no holes.
McDavid's up next. It's his time to shine. Scores! What a shot!
His head was up the whole way, James. He was waiting for daylight. He saw it, and he took it.
Larkin's hoping to get his team right back into this shootout. And shuts the door there.
Well, does a great job of anticipating the play here, James, and makes the save.
Reads it perfectly and makes the save.
Love that he doesn't sit back in his crease, but he gets out and challenges and takes away as much of the net as possible.
Scores! Coming up clutch when they needed him to.
Well, it's do or die here. All the pressure is on him to score, and he finds a way to get it in the back of the net. The shootout will continue.
And he stops that attempt.
I think he just does a great job of making himself as big as possible and took away all the shooting angles.
Scores! Oh my, a little too sweet.
This is just a great move, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he buries it.
Scores! They needed that. He delivers.
Well, he certainly delivered, and he extends the shootout here, James, but it's the confidence and the swagger that he had that whole time. He knew what he was doing, and he executed.
Scores! What a move!
Well, that was great. I mean, he sells the first fake and then puts it in the open net. This is why he's a goal scorer.
And it finds its way in the back of the net.
And this is why your skilled players are paid the big bucks, James. You have to be able to embrace the pressure like he does there, and he just buries it to keep his team alive.
You can look at his teammates' faces on that bench. They were exhausted. They'd love to see him win it. Scores! And that's the game! What a brilliant conclusion to a fantastic game on a stand basis. Hi, everybody. James Cebulski back for EA Sports. Look at these rosters. They are absolutely stacked. Let's see what's in store for this hunt matchup. Opening face-off is just seconds away. The Bulldogs win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Along the half wall with the puck. Blocked in traffic. Heatley stick handling in his own zone. Now a quick pass to Howe. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Scores! Oh, was that quick enough for you?
Yeah, it was quick. You want to dictate pace, especially when the puck drops, and putting one in early, that's the best way to get it done.
Lots of time left in this period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far.
Anytime you're in the grade A scoring chances and you're funneled tight to the net, you want to make sure you get a quick release shot off. There's coverage there. It's all about accuracy at that point, and he doesn't miss.
The Bulldogs take possession in the defensive end. Briere's got the puck. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. And somehow he hangs on. Centering pass. And that's intercepted. Moves into the offensive zone. The Bulldogs look to start the transition game. Quick feed to Beauvillier. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Big time stop there.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Nice poke check. The Bulldogs have it from their own end. Here he is on a breakaway. Stopped on the breakaway. What a save he made there.
Well, I love how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint and said, if you're going to beat me, you got to find room.
The Bulldogs have had way more chances offensively, and as a result, they're leading in this one. Passes the puck over to Larkin. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Puck moved by Larkin. Quick feed down low. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Takes the shot. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach for that. Brown's moving the puck through his own zone. On the attack along the boards. The Bulldogs have it from the corner. Sends it in front. And that's stopped. Grabbed along the boards by Medina. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. And they get the extra attacker out as the goaltender gets to the bench. Whistle blows, stopping the play.
Well, that's certainly not going to help the team. I mean, they're losing by one. They got to find a way to get some momentum to get on the board. Now they find themselves killing a penalty.
And their first chance to use the man advantage.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setter.
Heatley started against the boards. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. The Bulldogs cross the blue line and are on the attack. We got a whistle offside to call. Steen's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. The Bulldogs win it. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Sends it in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. The Bulldogs have it now. Great defensive effort with the stick. Quick feed to Zetterberg. The Bulldogs take it along the wall. Both sides are evened up as the power play has expired.
Being on a power play is a privilege, James. Trust me, I know. I was never on it. When you get out there, you have to have some urgency and find a way to get it to the middle of the ice and get some opportunities on net. There was none of that.
Scooped up along the wall by Campbell. Nice zone entry from the left. Keeps possession. The Bulldogs gain control of the puck. Takes it across the blue line. Tiptoes around the poke check. And his goaltender's not going to like that one as he scores, putting it into his own net. Getting into the later stages of this period, it's all tied up. And they win that draw at center. Tries to get it to McCarr. The Bulldogs looking against the half wall. Quick shot. Stops him with a glove. McCarr's got the puck in his own zone. And he lowers the boom there. Into the offensive end now. He grabs the puck here at the point. Picked up along the boards by Sundin. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Puck scooped up by McCarr. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Great reach with the poke check by Leach. Browns lugging the puck. They've got numbers here. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. The inside the post. Denies them in close. All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. They've really turned it up a notch now. There's a collision. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Chances around the check. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. Well, there's the horn ending period number 1, but this one is far from over. Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner. Both teams are back at center ice, and we are ready to get period number 2 underway. Neither side giving up much in the opening frame, and here we go, still tied up in the second. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Markstrom's been so impressive tonight. Completely dialed in right from puck drop, cutting down his angles and making sure there's no second shot opportunities. But his team needs to get going in front of him. This game's tied because of him.
Quick pass to McCarr. A chance! With the stop. Taken along the wall by Heatley. Here's a shot. Being stopped by the keeper.
Man, James, it shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
Here they come on the attack. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Here's a short pass to Howe. Cuts to the paint. And we're going to get a penalty coming up here.
Without a doubt, this is a call. I mean, you're in on the breakaway, you're all alone, and then the reach from behind takes out your skates for the trip.
And the moment of truth has arrived. Big opportunity here. Clutch City, what a save!
Well, goaltenders have to have a ton of patience as well. They want to make sure that they're outweighting the shooter here. James, he does a great job of it and makes the save.
Dubois won the draw there on the attack. Great read on the block. From the left side, they gain the zone. The Bulldogs will play it in their own end. Moves it to Dubois. Keegan over that hit. With the stop. Still lots of time left here in this frame. We got a tie game. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Stoppage in play as the puck goes up and over. We'll get a face-off. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. He's got a little jump. He scores! What a shot! The Bulldogs, through their hard work and tenacity, have taken a one-goal lead here in the second.
It's certainly better to play with the lead, James, but you know that there's a lot of runway left, and your opponent is going to come pushing and pressing. This game has been tight all the way around, and I expect that it will continue to be.
Moves it quickly over to Seabrook. Rips it! Denies him!
Markstrom's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key saves that he's need to make, and it's all about, for a tender, managing the momentum swings of the game, and the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity.
And now it's grabbed by Curtis. Grabs the puck in the corner. Driving right to the front. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
The The Bulldogs will play it in their own end. Quick snap! Stones him in front. And they keep the pressure on. Quick feed to Briere. Puck exits the zone. Takes a hit on the play. Quick shot! Oh, there's a great stop by Fleury. Campbell's got it in the defensive end. Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. Picked up along the wall by Brown. Quick pass across to Holmstrom. Good hit to pump him off the puck. Zetterberg's got it in the defensive zone. Puck picked up by Larkin. Broken up by Theodore. And he loses control of the puck. Quick pass to Boyle. Sends the pass over. Puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it again. The Bulldogs have the puck now. Oh, big-time save by Markstrom.
That was almost a gimme with him shooting from that area of the ice, James, but the goaltender makes a huge save to keep it out of the net.
The Bulldogs gain control of it. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. What a steal in his own end. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Gets in front of it for the block. Poked away in the defensive end. Taken by Stamkos. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Pionk stick handling in his own zone. Turns the puck over. Great read defensively there. Moves it around along the half wall. Lets it go. Oh, hard save. Tremendous agility there by Fleury.
Stop! He saved it! Oh, wow! He was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out. There's the horn bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up. And with that, the third period is now underway. Stamkos looks around. Grips it from the blue line. Keeps it out, got a piece of it with the trapper. To the crease. And he slides it quickly to Briere. And there's the whistle icing the call. Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Bulldogs lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. No room for that one to get through. Avoids the poke check. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Theodore's got it in the offensive end. Big play inside the defensive zone. McCarr's taking it from his own end. McDavid's going to play it from behind the net. And he slides it quickly to Gagne. Great read by Beauvillier. Takes the puck along the boards. Markstrom's got the puck, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
Well, and this is a huge play right here. Just recognizing the tempo of the game and being able to dictate it. He's done it all night.
The Bulldogs need to start finishing their chances as they trail here in this third period. Stamkos wins it in the offensive zone. Let's it fly!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now. Staying in the present, that's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
The Bulldogs are wheeling and dealing and have tied things up here in the third.
I like that wheeling and dealing, James, because they've had possession throughout this entire game, the majority of it, and their opponent has been chasing it, but leading. So they get the equalizer, and momentum is certainly in their favor.
Using the net for cover. Angles it over to Heatley. And that's picked up by Howe. Takes a shot. Great save by Markstrom.
Well, we know he's got a great glove hand, and man, does he ever show it off right there with that stop.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Takes the puck at the point. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. And that's deflected. Stamkos moves the puck to the corner. Smart heads up play to neutralize the threat. Cutting to the front of the net. Scores! The go-ahead goal!
Well, the game is all about timing here, James. And now they're in front, so these next few shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing.
And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Stamkos plays it against the boards. The Bulldogs move the puck in the defensive zone. Odd man rush. Here's a shot. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Oh, what a move. With possession along the wall. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Here's a rip. And he gets a chunk of that to keep it out. And he moves it up to Rantanen. The Bulldogs carry it along the wall. Point-to-point pass. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Hammers the shot, and that's blocked away. The Bulldogs will play it from the defensive zone. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Just misses. Official blows the play dead as the puck goes out of bounds. The Bulldogs need to find a way to break on through here. They've had plenty of shots on net, but they've got to convert here in order to even things up. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Knocked away by Steen. The Bulldogs get a hold of the puck. From the neutral zone now. Scores! What a finish on the play! The Bulldogs are sitting pretty here in this third period, now holding down a 2-goal lead. Nice spot to be in, Cheryl.
The perfect spot to be in when you have a 2-goal cushion back after the third period. I think you're enjoying it, but the reality of it is you can expect to push. So it's all about game management right now. Know where you are, make good blue line decisions, and make sure you're not doing anything risky with the puck.
Here they come on the attack. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Larkin's got it across the line. The Bulldogs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Puck grab by Brown. And he shuts the door on that. Hard pass. Oh, they do it again. Protas works the puck in his own zone. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall.
The Bulldogs get their second line out there, James. They've been real effective tonight. They've been dominant in the offensive zone. They've been key contributor, and this is really important when you want to get that secondary scoring.
Here's a short pass to Gagne. Under a minute to go in the third. Oh, and it just stays out as he gets a piece of it with the glove. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Oh, great move to sidestep the chip. McCarr's moving the puck through his own zone. There's another for the hit parade. Nice save from point-blank range.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
Sends it to the middle. Scores! What a play! Looks like lineups are set. They're ready to get things back underway. The Bulldogs win the draw here in the neutral zone. With some open space at center. Through center. And he sidesteps the kick there. Here's a chance. Sends it in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Stoppage in play. Offside the call. The Bulldogs need to find a way to convert one here late as they trail in the third. And we are all over with this one tonight. Well, this thing started with a whole lot of bangs, and then it kind of just turned into a chess match here.
Yeah, it really dried up in terms of the offense the last 40 minutes, and both teams just really...
Who's ready for some hot? Hi, everybody. James Cebulski for EA Sports. We are set to drop the puck on some hockey ultimate team. You've been waiting for this all day. I've been waiting for this. Cheryl's been waiting for it. Oh, boy. There's been a healthy buzz for this one. Now it's time to see if it lives up to the hype. Zagreb's got possession of the puck. The Royals gain possession in their own end. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Sends it over. Plays in front. Block shot. Zagreb's got the puck along the wall. Leach is swooping in on the attack. Takes a bump but hangs on. Along the half wall with the puck. Hammers one. And that's the scores! And they are on the board quickly in this one.
Well, it's because they were ready, James. I mean, the first 5 strides right from puck drop were urgent, and when you're aggressive and you're urgent on the puck, you find a way to put it in.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. 1-0 the score. Passes it over! And there's the save! Matthews works the puck in his own zone. Takes a shot. Textbook stop by Luongo. Great read by McCarr. Zagreb's got the puck behind the net. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Sidesteps the check. Answers the call big time. What a stop by Fleury.
Now the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out at top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Zagreb's got the puck against the half wall. Moves it to McDonough. Hammers it on net. And just got a piece of it to keep it out. Now a quick pass to McDavid. Avoids the poke check. He scores! Oh, wow, that's how you do it!
Well, he's in close quarters, James. That's what he's known for. He gets that puck on his stick, his head is up, and he buries it in the back of the net.
Clark's gained possession inside the neutral zone. Zagreb's got the puck against the boards. Hammers a shot, and that goes off a player. Right on the doorstep. Here he is in close. He scores! Oh, one-timer, beautiful! Zagreb's found their skating legs here as they get it a one-goal game.
Well, they needed to, James. It's a real tough start for them. They got behind the 8 ball, but as you mentioned, they got their legs, they find their push, and they're able to get themselves within 1.
We got a penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Well, when you're looking for a goal, being shorthanded is not ideal. You're also killing valuable time where you can be pressing when you're PKing.
Robertson's won a big draw on their own end. Batherson's got it on the offensive end. All alone! What a save on the play!
It's a timely save, and it's going to generate a ton of momentum for his team here, but he's so composed, he's patient. And
Breakaway! Scores! What a finish on the breakaway!
well, a nice play to pull away from the pack here, James. One-on-one battle against the goaltender, and he's the victor.
Past the midway mark in this period. It's a 3-1 hockey game. Lots of offense already. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Picked off. They go on the attack through center. Into the corner now. Takes the feed. Here's a chance in front. Quick snap. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Great poke check on the reach. Now he slides it up to Leach. Handles the pass. Moves it to the middle. He scores! What a play! Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Leach. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. Drives the puck away. Picked up along the wall by Heatley. Sends the pass over. Fires it on net. Oh, fantastic save by Fleury.
He's trying to pick his spot. I mean, he knows he's gotten to position. The puck is settled flat right where he wants it, and that's where he's most accurate. But the goaltender makes an even better save.
Gagne's taking it from his own end. Drives to the paint. Slides it across. Puck picked up by McDavid. Zagreb's got the puck. Stopped by the goaltender. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Here in the late going to the frame. And we've got a 4-1 hockey game. Zetterberg's won it off the faceoff. Tiptoes around the poke check. He's got a step. Oh, and I'm not really sure what happened there.
It looks to me like he couldn't make up his mind what he wanted to do, and in the interim, he ran out of space.
Zagreb's got a hold of the puck in their own end, but the clock is winding down. Fleury's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Intercepts the pass. And that's poked away. Here he is in front. There's the buzzer. Fans seem to enjoy that first 20 minutes. We'll get to the second period right after both teams get a chance to catch their breath. Stick around. Period number 2 set to go here. Officials moments away from dropping the puck. Well, let's see if there was any message sent in the dressing room here before the start of the second, because it was one-sided, to say the least, in the first. Big play inside the defensive zone. Sends it quickly to McMahon. Taken along the wall by Leach. Excellent stick work on the play. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Centering in front. Couldn't complete the pass. Inside the offensive zone. Zagreb's got a hold of the puck now. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Fires it.
Luongo's done a good job making that save, especially because it's been a quiet night for him. It's been an offensive explosion in the other end, but when you're faced with a save, you have to make it. You don't want to open the door for your opponent.
Quick feed to Smith. Here he is, and that goes off the iron and stays out.
Zagreb's working hard, but nothing's been going right for them in this game. Another chance off the coast, and this is deflating for an entire bench who needs something to get them going.
Too much congestion in front, and sends it just out of reach. Wilson's got it deep in the offensive end. Moves the puck across to Howe. Tap dances around the check. Big time save by Fleury. Denies him again.
On the sequence of saves, I love how strong he is in his set positioning here, James. You can see that he gets square to the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
Sends it over to Campbell. And he takes the dish. Oh, did he drop a thunderous hit there? Hammers the shot. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Sacrifices the body to block that in front. Up along the wing. From the point, they take control of it. Nylander's got the puck now here inside his own defensive zone. Zagreb's looking to break out. Slides by the check. Here's a pass in front. Another pass. He'll keep it alive and moves it ahead. Zagreb's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Quick shot! He scores! Off the pipe and ball to the twine!
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches that work in his favor, they go right into the net.
Here in the back half of this period, Zagreb's still down by 2 goals in this one. Quick pass to Hedman. Receives the pass. puck into the attacking area. Zagreb's on the attack. Centering feed. Picked off in front. Here's a short pass to Lemieux. And he slides it quickly to Pratt. Moves inside. Decides to think about it. Takes it in front. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Zagreb's got it along the wall. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Keeps possession on the play. Leach has gained the line and on the attack. Dishes it off. Hammers it on net. Oh, what a stop by Fleury. Zagreb's got the puck along the wall. And he blocks the shot. Great defensive play. Makes it look easy with the stop. And that's snapped away in the defensive end by Keller. Gaining momentum up along the side. And that's picked off by Heatley. Puck scooped up by McMahon. Quick shot. Big time stop.
Fleury's movements are outstanding. I mean, he gets to position so quick. He's athletic and he makes a huge save from the slot.
From the back end, takes a shot. And that's turned aside. Picked up along the boards by McMahon. Great hand out on the goal. Scores! And they make the most of the time remaining.
Well, it's a buzzer beater there, James, and they are now buzzing heading into the intermission. You know that's carried momentum, but they'll have to find a way to start the next period the same way they ended the last one.
Takes a shot. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. Well, there you go. We've played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments. Welcome back. She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski, and we are ready to bring you period number 3. Well, this has been an absolute blowout through the first 2 periods as we get underway here in the third. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Hedman. Takes that pass back at the point. And that's a smart heads-up play by Batherson. Takes the puck at the point. Heatley stick handling in his own zone. Poked away at center by McCarr. Feeds it over. The Royals have it now. Pushes it across to Batherson. With possession along the wall. Lets it go from the back end. Stones him on the play. And now it's grabbed by Anderson. Feeds it to Heatley. There's an injection of energy with that hit. On the attack along the boards. Moves the puck. Puts it on net from the point. And that's blocked.
Kachuk's really laboring. Hold on, James. Looks like there's going to be a call right there.
We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
Oh, coaches hate stick infractions. They're real frustrating. You're right there. You're in and around the puck. You go fishing, and you wind up in the box.
The Royals win the draw. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Moves by the check. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Here's a chance. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Moves it quickly over to Subban. Zagreb's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Read that perfectly with the poke check. Puck grabbed by Matthews. Moves it to Hedman.
Campbell's almost ready to get back on the ice.
Wilson's exploring options with the puck. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. And there's the whistle stopping the play.
Sometimes it's just a product of keeping your feet moving, and when you reach and you take your opponent's feet out, you're going to get the 2 minutes for tripping.
The Royals once again send out their power play unit.
No, they haven't scored on the power play yet. 100% is not a number that you see typically. So they've got to find a way to just stay confident, trust the process, and their skill sets.
Too much congestion blocks the shot. Lets it go.
Well, he's known for his quick release and accurate shot, James. And when that...
Oh, what a save on the play! Wow!
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean...
It's a 2-on-1. They gain the zone. Textbook defensive effort to end that rush. Handles the puck from the left side. Taken by McCarr. Quick feed to Batherson. Takes the feed. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. And that play's broken up. She takes the feed. Salming's teammates kill off the penalty. Great save, made it perfect. Again, the denial by the goaltender. Socrates got control of it now here in the offensive end. Slotted away with the stick in the defensive zone. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. With the blast. Oh, he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net. And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. Moves behind the cage and looks for options. Takes the puck along the boards. Looking for options against the boards. And that's sacrificing the body in front. And they skate it out of the danger zone. Quick pass to McDavid. That's a great headside play to break up the pass. Good clearing attempt to breathe. Leach is across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Poked away by Medano. Grabbed along the boards by Matthews. Oh, wow, what an incredible save!
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
That was amazing! And look at this, these fans are starting to get on their feet to recognize what an incredible save we just witnessed.
Yeah, he made an incredible one, didn't he? And you got to embrace it when they're on their feet in support of you, because you know you hear boos often when you let a bad one in. So embrace it. You can tell that he's feeling it right now.
Dishes it to Matthews. And that pass is intercepted. Slides the puck to Batherson. Great heads-up play with the stick by Subban. Rocks him. Here's a short pass to Leach. Under a minute to go in the third. The Royals gain the zone. Moves it quickly over to McCarr. Nowhere for that shot to go through.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Oh, and he missed the net. What a chance.
Well, you can work all game to get this look, James. So when you get that opportunity, you at the very least have to hit the net. He misses wide, and he cannot believe it.
Zagreb's looking to break out of their own end. Oh, what a move. Deuces Wallace, that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love his game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
Appleton's won the draw here in the open ice. Avoids the defender. Puck picked up by Medano. Moves it to Appleton. Feeds it over to Howe. And that one's turned away. Handles the pass from his goalie. That's all she wrote from this one tonight. Well, after an absolute volcanic eruption in the first offensively, it kind of settled down here, Cheryl, more to your style, I would say, right?
Yeah,
as a defender.
Yeah, as a defender, it became more defensively structured, and I bet that the coaches had something to say about that, but certainly not as much.
Welcome back, everyone. The Hockey Ultimate Team matchup set to get underway here. Officials got the puck, and we are set to begin here. Opening face-off just moments away. The Gulls get off to a good start as they win the opening face-off. Shakes off the coverage. And down he goes as the puck goes free. And called for the offside. We're going to face off. Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. McMahon's won the draw inside the neutral zone. San Diego's got the puck along the wall. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. San Diego's got possession of the puck. Leach is moving the puck through his own zone. Oh, what a hit!
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Avoids the poke check. Denied by the goaltender. The Gulls have it now. Here's an odd man rush. To his teammate. And that's a smart heads-up play by McCarr. All alone. Can't get that one to go.
That's extremely frustrating when you do the work to get in on a breakaway and then you get nothing in return, a missed opportunity.
The Royals will play it from the defensive zone. Wilson's gained the line and on the attack. Sends it ahead to Zetterberg. And the referee caught that trip on the play. We've got a delayed penalty coming up. The Royals are going to serve 2 for tripping here. Our first look tonight at their power play unit.
Scoreless game right now, James, but an opportunity on the power play. You have to find a way to convert. Move that puck quickly and open up lanes.
And he's ridden off the puck. The Royals have it in the offensive end. Modano's going to play it to the corner. Excellent stick work on the play. San Diego's got the puck along the boards. Quick pass to Zetterberg. He says, let's get physical on that play. The Royals are across the line and into the offensive end. Right in the low slot. He's him up. Oh, fantastic save. Lightning kick reflexes. Moves it to McCarr. Fantastic save. Both teams back to even strength. Impressive job by the penalty killers on that. He's got a step. And we're going to get a penalty coming up here.
This is a penalty shot all day long. He was free and clear and was about to get the shot off and got tripped from behind.
And here we go. Shot, he scores, and he makes no mistake about it.
It's a perfect way to cap off an excellent shift. Hard work draws a penalty, James, and then all of a sudden you get an opportunity with a penalty shot, and it's the skill that executes on the goal.
The Royals win the draw here in the neutral zone. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. And it's a quick pass to McCarr. Slides it over to Nylander. Moves the puck along the half wall. Slips by the check. Campbell's on the poke check, and it pays off. Passes it over. Picked up along the boards by Clark. Puck exits the zone. Grabbed in the open ice by Clark. Big time hit on the play. Makes some space. Here's a chance. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
San Diego's in control of this one so far, Cheryl, wouldn't you say, with a 2-goal lead?
Absolutely, James, and often you don't see this urgency until the end of the game, but they started with it, and as a result, they've got a 2-goal lead.
The Gulls grab possession of the puck. Taken by Befferson. The Gulls scoop it up along the boards. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Sends it in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Here's a blast. Oh, an even better save. Now a quick pass to McDonough. Big save by the goaltender once again. They gain the zone from the left side. Passes it in front. Can't connect the play. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Here in the later stages of this period, San Diego's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
Here's a short pass to Leach. Oh, and a huge save. The Royals move the puck in the defensive zone. Wilson's got it against the boards. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Matthews. Here's a shot! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
The Royals must be feeling a little snake-bitten, trailing in the late stages of the first. Final minute approaching here in this opening frame. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Here's a chance in front. Smart heads up, blazing in on the breakaway. Scores! Absolutely clinical finish on the breakaway.
All the way down the ice, James. The ability to get away from the pack, look over his shoulder, know where everyone is, and then that clean finish. Unbelievable goal.
Dishes it to Pratt. And one last save. Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice next. Put your twos up because the second period's about to go down. Great start for one side, disaster for the other. What does period number 2 offer? Let's find out as we're underway here. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum? Scores! And that's 4 in a row, and they are rolling tonight.
Well, the whole bench is rolling. Why? Because they're all getting goals and apples. Add the stats tonight. You can feel the energy as they're all standing up. They've gotten 4 in a row.
Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Hedman. Slides it over with pace to Robertson. San Diego's got a hold of the puck now. And he dodges the poke check there. Great use of the stick at center by McCarr. And that's broken out. Takes it behind the net. Quick feed to Hedman. San Diego's moving it along the wing. The Royals gain possession. Works it across to Modano. Gets it over to McCarr. The Royals played along the wing. San Diego's got the puck. Moves it quickly over to Heatley. And he makes the save. Jabs the puck away. Inside the offensive zone. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Across the line from center. Breakaway. Oh, I'm not really sure what happened there.
It looks to me like he couldn't make up his mind what he wanted to do, and in the interim, he ran out of space.
Oh, and that one pops up short as he just gets enough of that one.
Fleury's really struggled tonight, and the team in front of him as well. They've got to find a way to get back on track. They need to switch the momentum of this game if they want to get back in it.
Oh, and he puts it wide of the net.
Well, and this is a near miss, James. You're trying to be accurate. You know how good the goaltenders are, and you just missed by a few inches.
And the puck departs the zone. The goal's going to work on offense. Scores! Oh, that was a beauty!
Well, he does a great job of getting to position, net front, James, and then with a quick flick of the wrist, he buries it.
The Royals get a hold of the draw. The Gulls gain control of the puck. Puck picked up by Zetterberg. Scores! What a goal! Effort!
Well, we've seen it so many times before. He has such a knack to lose coverage in front of the net and in tight, and when he gets a puck on his stick, he ain't missing from there.
Zetterberg's quick stick lands him the puck here at center. Hard hit frees up the puck. San Diego's got possession here in the neutral zone. Scooped up along the wall by Salming. The Royals gain possession in their own end. Oh, wow! Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Gaining steam here on the attack. And he's taken down the official's arm, signaling for a penalty. And let's see what the call is.
Being down by a bunch of goals, and then you get running around with frustration and out of control, and that's the reason why you took a penalty.
Clark's won the draw, and her squad will go to work. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Puck grab by Heatley. And now it's grabbed by Smith. From the point! And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Drives to the paint! Decides to think about it. And it goes off the iron and stays out.
San Diego's trying to increase their lead, and they're sitting pretty comfortable right now, just dominating possession in the offensive zone. This one wires right off.
2-on-1, here we go! Into the offensive zone. Textbook defensive effort to end that rush.
Pionk standing up, ready to go. With a comfortable lead, James, some would say that that power play really wasn't a big deal, but I would say different. It's really important that you push, you continue to work on your habits, because the timing could be different next time.
Here's the backhand! Oh, spectacular save on the play!
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save, not once, not twice, multiple times.
Tries to get it to Appleton. Moves up near the blue line and looks to set up at the point. San Diego's gained possession along the boards. Nylander's crossed the line and gained the zone. Big play inside the defensive zone. The goal's carried along the wall. Great save by Fleury. San Diego's got control of it now here in the offensive end. The Royals will play on their own end. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Oh, and a misfire as that goes all alone. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
San Diego's had no shortage of scoring opportunities tonight, and they continue to lead here late in period number 2. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Picked off by Zetterberg.
The Admirals are dominating play, and in my opinion, James, this all starts to work away from the puck. When you close quickly, you retrieve it first. They've done an excellent job of that, and it's gone the other way, and they've cashed in.
All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. Well, it's been demolition night at one end of the ice, and here we go with period number 3. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
The Royals need to find a way to own the puck, James. There's way too many turnovers in this one, and they haven't found a way to generate offense. They need to support the puck carrier, and they need to generate some offense. I always hated to play in these games. You just came out flat, and nothing you did made it better. Now they got to kill off a penalty when they're getting blown out. Real tough game.
Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Shot attempt completely fails on that. Oh, man, rush. Here's a pass. Smart defensive effort to break up that play. Slides by the check. Takes it in front. Can't connect as it goes off the stick. Off the post. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. San Diego's got a hold of it against the wall. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Taken by McMahon. And that's broken up with a stick in front. The Royals get back to even strength as the penalty-killing unit delivers.
And that power play wasn't very good, James. It's really slow and methodical, an easy read for the PK unit. You got to fight to find something in the middle ice and get some shots on net.
the feed at the point. Dishes it off. Sidesteps the check. Big time stop. Matthews carries the puck in his own zone. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. San Diego's got a hold of it along the wall. Takes the pass.
Zetterberg's having himself a game, James. I mean, he's already got a goal. Puck's on his stick and really looking to do some more damage.
Grabbed along the boards by Kachuk. Here's a chance in front. And that's deflected off someone in front. Takes it and looks ahead. Pyonk's got the puck in his own zone. The Gulls take possession here in the open ice. Great save from in tight.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
San Diego's got it in their own zone. The Royals get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Right on the doorstep. He scores! Drake Batherson lights the lamp, and a nice one at that. The Royals are showing a little pride here in the third.
And really, that's all that it's about right now. This game is over, and you can see they just want this game and the clock to tick down. They want that final buzzer to go.
Sundins won the draw. The Royals played along the boards. The Gulls have a hold of it in the defensive zone. One-on-one with the goaltender. Here it goes! Breakaway with authority!
I love that he doesn't panic when he's in on the goaltender here, James. He's patient, waits to see what he's given, and takes it.
And they win that neutral zone draw. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. With the stop. Oh, he completely muffs the shot. Does it again with the stop.
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back-to-back.
Scores! We'll get those rally caps on.
Everyone's going to need to have one on. It's going to be a team collective contribution if they want to get back in this one, but it all starts with one goal. If they can layer it, find a way to get another one quickly, you never know.
Certainly down, but not out completely yet. Nylander's got it in the offensive zone. Fires it! They score! The Royals are starting to show a little respectability here amongst themselves as they get one back.
Yeah, and it's about mojo. It's how you end the game with good habits, because you want to make sure that you don't carry the beginning of the game into your next one.
Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Loses his balance on the play. Oh, it's some smooth skating to lose the defender there. With possession along the wall. Back to the blue line. And that's off target as it hits a body. Rocked on the play. Here's a shot. And he gets a chunk of that to keep it out. Moving into the attacking zone. In close. Gives them nothing in front. Takes it into the slot. Oh, wow. Stops him again. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. The Royals gain possession along the wall.
It's pretty clear that he's hurt, James, as he's laboring towards the bench, and it is a struggle. Someone's going to have to help him get off.
Smith's taking it from his own end. San Diego's got the puck along the wall. Sends one up to Matthews. He's got a step. Denied on the breakaway. Oh, he came up clutch there.
Well, he really did. Anytime that you're one-on-one, you got to beat the shooter, and that's exactly what he does.
Denies him.
Luongo is able to get to position in the...
Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated, and they push their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent.
Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. Let's it go from the blue line. Scores! Oh, just floats it in from the wrister.
Well, this long-range wrister is a testament to the new technology with the sticks, James. You don't need a big heater of a wind-up with these sticks. Just bear down with that bottom hand and get it to the net.
The Gulls take it along the wall.
They almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in.
Sundins won it. Quick pass to Batherson. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. manufactured plenty of offense tonight, and they lead here late in this third period. The Royals win the faceoff at center. Quick pass to Patterson. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Tiptoes around the poke check. Quick shot. Score! So look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net.
Puck scooped up by McCall. Sneaks by the poke check. Blast from the blue line. Denies him. He got all of it. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Sundin. Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. And that'll do it for ringside here. This was one of those nights where everything seemed to click, at least at one end of the ice.
Certainly through the neutral zone as well. They were able to gain entry very easily, and then they would throw the puck on.
Who's ready for some hot? Hi, everybody. James Cebulski for EA Sports. Some of the best squads on the planet ready to collide on the ice. Two teams looking starved for a win, and we are set to go. The Bulldogs take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Lobs the puck into the offensive zone corner. The Gulls have it from their own end. And he sidesteps the check there. Drives it to the crease. The easy glove save by Fleury. Theodore's lugging the puck. Now he slides it up to Howe. Play blown dead. Let's get the call.
These are typically easy calls for officials to make as the opponent goes falling to the ice at the hands of your stick. Tough one to take.
San Diego's got the puck at the defensive end. Looks to make a play over to Gagne. The Bulldogs look to start the transition game. The Gulls scoop it up along the boards. Gagne's got the puck. Perfectly executed hip check there. The Bulldogs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Moves it to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Quick pass across to Salming. The Bulldogs gain control of the puck against the wall. Moves it to Keller.
Leach's penalty is almost expired.
Cutting to the front of the net. Nice save from point-blank range. The Bulldogs looking against the half wall. Back to the point it goes. Wrist one in front. Fearless. Totally fearless on the block. And that's just out of reach. Puck picked up by Campbell. Poked away by Pionk. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. A breakaway. He scores! That's how you finish the breakaway.
Well, he breaks away from the pack with his speed. James makes no mistake. Very decisive and puts it in the back of the net.
Puck is dropped and play resumes. The Bulldogs have it from the corner. Puck grabbed by Pionk. On the attack along the boards. The Gulls take possession in the defensive end. Pushes it across to Pionk. The Bulldogs gain control of the puck. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Quick shot. Oh, what an effort giving up the body there. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Feeds it over to Pionk. Slides the puck across to Leach. That's just a great heads-up read at center ice. Holmstrom's going to play it against the half wall. Can't keep a hold of it. Gets the puck over to Matthews. And that's knocked away by Theodore. The Bulldogs have it now. Now over to Holmstrom. Some good stick work to force that turnover. Centering feed! And that's intercepted. All alone! What a save by the Tindy there!
Well, he's exuding a ton of confidence, not sitting back in his net, challenges and makes the save.
And now it's grabbed by Larkin. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And he says no! He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
Past the midway mark in this period, we are all tied up in this one. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. San Diego's across the blue line. The Bulldogs gain possession in their own end. Stamkos plays it against the boards. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Tries to the crease. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly. You've sensed an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net.
San Diego's got possession here in the neutral zone. Puts it on net. Oh, and it goes off the outside of the post.
San Diego's trying to push the play and extend their lead here, but they're unable to do it. Puck doesn't go their way, and they hit the frame and out.
From the open ice, they gain the line. Moves it around along the half wall. San Diego's got the puck along the boards. Quick feed to Howe. A little banging and crashing now. On the redirect. Scores! And they strike Painter once again.
Yeah, they do, and their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one.
Taken by Pionk. That's taken away. Great defensive effort there. Avoids the defender. Slides it across. Blocked in traffic. Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here. And you can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments. Teams are back on the ice. Both squads gliding into position for the start of period number 2. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Right on the doorstep. Picked up along the wall by Heatley. Broken up by McCarr. The Bulldogs take it across the blue line. Sends the pass in front. And he elects not to shoot and will hang on to the puck. Along the half wall with the puck. Here's a blast. Oh, he saved it. What a stop.
Well, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and sending a clear message to his team that he's behind them. He's going to be the foundation tonight.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. San Diego's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2.
Luongo's last save was outstanding, James. I mean, it was a valiant effort. That's what gets it done. It's beyond the skill to be able to make a save. It is the will and the compete level that energizes everyone around them.
The Bulldogs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Stamkos. San Diego's got a hold of the puck. Campbell's got it into offensive territory. Grabs the puck in the slot. Here's a chance. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. Blocked by Fleury. There's another great save. Handles the pass. Beauvillier's got it along the wing. San Diego's got the puck. And he takes the feed. Big time save! Oh my goodness!
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
Picked off by Zetterberg. Moves the puck along the half wall. Dubois got it deep in the offensive end. Oh, what a save in front!
Luongo's made himself look big on that save and almost made it look easy. That's a high shooting percentage shot because it's coming from a grade A scoring area.
The Bulldogs take it along the wall. He grabs the puck here at the point. Tap dances around the check. Pass back to the point. Avoids the poke check. And he comes up with a stop there.
In the game of hockey, you know that your opponent is told to attack and drive the net and really get in the eyes of the tender. And for the goaltender, it's really important when there's a lot of traffic in front to make sure they have their eyes. So it's out-battling, outworking your opponent for those sight lines. He does an impressive job of making that save.
And now he passes it to Seabrook. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Slides it quickly to Holmstrom. Oh, great save right there on the play. And he slides it quickly. Scores! What a shot on the one-timer. No goaltender was stopping that one. The Bulldogs needed that, Cheryl, and they seem to have some life now.
Well, they've shortened the deficit, and there's nothing better to get you back in the game than one goal to put themselves on their toes. But again, they're going to have an attack mentality if they want to get an equalizer.
A little back and forth. Campbell's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Quick feed to Heatley. Fires it on net. Oh, a clutch save!
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Oh, what a save on the one-timer. He was dialed in there. Late goings of this period. The Bulldogs make their way back into the face-off circle, still in search of another goal. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Oh, look at this. Nietzsche plays the puck. Knocked away. Winds up, lets it go. Came up with the save on that play. San Diego's got it in their own zone. Feeds it over. Grabs the puck here at the blue line. The Bulldogs have it from their own end. Sends the pass over. Stamkos looks around. And he takes the pass. Avoids the poke check. Moves it quickly over to Holmstrom. And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next. Both teams seem fresh after that second intermission. We're ready to drop the puck on period number 3. And this one's underway here in the third. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Bulldogs need to find the gas in the tank for this final 20 minutes of play, James. I mean, they're only trailing by 1, so there's 20 minutes of runway left here. I feel like they've played aggressive. They've held the puck. They've owned the possession time. It's just a matter of converting it to get it to tie.
San Diego's through center and now in the offensive end. Sends the feed in front. And the puck is snagged and covered up for a whistle. The Bulldogs are looking to get back into this one, trailing early in this third period despite having the better scoring chances. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Drives to the sweet spot. Decides to think about it. Across the line along the left wall. Taken along the wall by Theodore. From the point, looks to make something happen. Puck scooped up by Theodore. Shot gets tipped. Puck picked up by Campbell. San Diego's in transition. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Picked up along the boards by Pionk. Takes the feed. Cuts to the front. Scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net.
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts.
Puck grabbed by Pionk. And he slides it quickly to Leach. The Bulldogs played along the wing. And he's knocked off the puck there. Slides it diagonally to Heatley. Takes it to the front. Oh, and he just gets a piece of it to keep it out.
Well, this save is all about the compete to find the puck. I mean, it's a battle, and you're trying to out-battle your opponent. You can see him bobbing up and down, trying to find the puck. He finds it at the last minute, reacts, and makes the save.
Puck not loose after that hit. Subban stick handling in his own zone. Quick pass to Heatley. San Diego's on the attack. Moves it to Brown. And that's poked away by Subban. Slides the puck over. And that's broken up. Tosses it on to Salming. Passes on over to Heatley. Loses the coverage there. And some textbook body contact there. Heatley's got it against the boards. San Diego's got the puck in their own end. Slides the pass over to Matthews. Oh, great little takeaway at center. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Moves it to Matthews. Shakes off the coverage. Poked away. Big time hip check there. That's how you finish a play. Passed up ahead.
Fast and quick lead pass.
And he takes that one right in the midsection. Here's a short pass to Leach. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. He was locked in there. Feeds the puck up to Beauvillier. Here we go, one-man rush. Makes the save. Setting up behind the net. A chance. Oh, great defensive effort to break up the play.
I really like the effort here. I mean, you have to have a ton of skill set and confidence to be able to pull it off, but the defender reads exactly what he's going to do and closes quickly.
To the low slot. Fantastic save. The Bulldogs take it from the side. Here's a chance behind the net. The Bulldogs carry it along the wall. Quick feed from the car. And we'll get a reset after the puck goes up and out of play. In the final moments of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. He scores! Off the pipe and bolting the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net.
The Bulldogs been going in one direction all night long, and that's to the net. And they lead it here late in this third period. Sends the feed in front, and that's intercepted. Slides the puck across to Howe. Rocks him on the play. They've got numbers. Here he is on the backhand. Scores! They've tied it up here with a timely goal in the third.
Well, with their backs up against the wall, they decide to turn the tides and put on the press, if you will, James, and they get the equalizer.
And that pass attempt is deflected. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. The Bulldogs look to start the transition game. Feeds the puck over to Pionk. Great read with the stick. Oh, a little razzle-dazzle. Oh, and he misfires on that. Looks to set up at the point now. And a great save. Here's a shot. Denies him again. San Diego's got a hold of it against the wall. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Through center along the wing. San Diego's got the puck against the boards. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. And now it's grabbed by McMahon. The crowd pushing for them to shoot before the clock expires. There's the horn. Been a fun night of hockey so far. And guess what? We're not done yet. Stick around here on EA Sports. Neither team has given an inch after 3 periods. Nothing solved after overtime. So here we go. Shootout. Let's go. Scores! Ho, 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 what a move!
Yeah, he didn't run out of real estate. He made his move early, got the goaltender to bite, and went the other way.
McMahon's up next. It's his time to shine. And shuts the door there.
Well, does a great job of anticipating the play here, James, and makes the save.
Well, a goal here could really put a stranglehold on this shootout. Tonight on the play.
So efficient, calm, and moves smoothly to make the save.
Here we go, back half of round number 2. They could use... Scores! What a goal!
Well, I like that he came in with a little bit of speed on the shootout, James, and he didn't give anything away until the last minute. He has that quick release. He was after it, and he buried it.
Had a chance to pad the lead, but couldn't finish.
Wow, these situations, so much pressure is added onto the individual that has to take the shot, and he's unable to
It
cap.
comes up clutch here in the shootout.
This is why they practice it. A lot of the time, post-practice, James, goaltenders want work on this, so do shooters. He does a great job of it.
And he says, on that play.
Yeah, on the shootout, he's confident and composed. You don't see him moving around in his crease, just makes himself as big as possible. Looks really efficient.
Your shootout winner. Good night. And these fans don't want to leave yet. Listen to them. Who's ready for some hot? Hi, everybody. James Cebulski for EA Sports. We are set to drop the puck on some hockey ultimate team. Both teams are lined up, and we are set to get things going. And here we go. The game's underway. Perfectly executed. The check there. Moves the puck over to Howe. And now he moves it quickly to Theodore. On the attack along the boards. And that's blocked. Leach is lugging the puck. Across the line and on the attack. Excellent stick work on the play. Gagne's got the puck. And he dodges the poke check there. The Bulldogs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Here's a short pass to Theodore. Picked off by McMahon. Moves it to Leach. Puck scooped up by Theodore. Howe's got it in the defensive end. And now it's over to Stamkos. Good use of the body on the play. Works it across to McDavid. We got a penalty coming up here. Quick whistle stops the play. Pionk's going off for boarding. A chance to capitalize here on the power play.
First power play of the game and an opportunity to go up by one. And analytics will tell you when you score first, chances are you win the game.
That knocks it off and scores! Here it is, a power play goal! More than half the period left to play. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Moves it quickly over to Leach. Feeds the puck to Pionk. Loses the coverage there. Pionk's got it against the boards. Nice stop by Luongo. Keeps it alive. Into the offensive zone. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Picked up along the boards by Howe. And now it's grabbed by Larkin. All alone! Scores! Puts it in the pocket of the net! That's how you light the lamp!
He lights the lamp as he buries that one, James. But he knows he has confidence. He shows just that in that battle. Execution. That's how you do it.
Quick feed to Beauvillier. Picked off by Matthews. From the point, looks to make something happen. Straight up the middle. Here they come. Look out. Here they come on the attack. The Bulldogs gain possession along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Dubois. And that's poked away. Oh, textbook. He got all of that one. Taken along the wall by Matthews. Good defensive stop with the poke check. The Bulldogs have it now. Puck picked up by Keller. Oh, look at this chance. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Taken by Holmstrom. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Picked up along the wall by Zetterberg. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. What a save! He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. Big save by the goaltender once again. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. They've got the puck here in the corner. Scores! And they take a drive to clutch save as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line.
Feeds the puck across to Leach. Takes enough, but he's still got the puck. They've got numbers here. And still using a stick to poke the puck away. Moves into the slot. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Holmstrom. The Bulldogs looking against the half wall. Oh, look at this! Puck grabbed by Heatley. McMahon stick handling in his own zone. Fires it! Fantastic save!
Fleury's movements are outstanding. I mean, he gets to position so quick. He's athletic, and he makes a huge save from the slot.
Heatley's got control of the puck in the corner. There he is from the slot! Redirected off a stick. Anderson's taking it from his own end. Shakes off the coverage. Tries to the crease. That's blocked. The Bulldogs will play it in their own end. Moves it around along the half wall. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out.
Luongo is able to put that puck to the corner, and it really keeps the puck out of harm's way. No second shot opportunity.
Oh, what a chance, but a good defensive effort stops it.
Yeah, and if you're going to try this move, you have to be spatially aware, in particular below the goal line when you don't have much room and unable to finish it off because the defender closes quickly.
A chance for both teams to refuel. They are back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
The Bulldogs are up by 1 in this one because they're controlling the game, James. They're dictating the pace of play, and they're converting on their opportunities.
Reads the play and forces the turnover. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Coughs it up at center. Poked away at center by McMahon. Scooped up along the wall by Theodore. The Bulldogs move the puck in the defensive zone. Sidesteps the check. Shot from the point. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. He got all of that one. Great read with the stick. Puck scooped up, picking up ahead of steam. On the breakaway. Oh, that just looked like indecisiveness there, Cheryl.
Yeah, and a lack of confidence as well, James. When you're in all alone, you have to know exactly what you want to do, and you have to play with authority.
Look at this. They've got Sabonis here on the attack. He scores! Oh, what a play!
Well, he uses his speed to break away from his opponent and reads exactly what the goaltender is giving him to be able to convert. What a beautiful play.
And now it's grabbed by Pionk. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Oh, textbook quick check to turn that over. Centerberg's got it deep in the offensive end. Picks it up, and they turn on the pressure. The Bulldogs take over on possession. Denies him again. Now over to Seabrook. Loses his balance on the play. Broken up in the neutral zone by Zetterberg. Feeds the puck over to Campbell. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Seabrook. Dishes it to Gagne. Smart read by the defender to come up with it. Seabrook's moving the puck through his own zone. Now a quick pass to Gagne. Pokes it away in his own end. Back at the point, he set it up.
And talk about confidence, hey, James? I mean, their opponent does not have an answer. They look absolutely stunned. I mean, they are like a freight train just pounding down on them.
Puck picked up by McCall. Uses the force on that hit. Here they come on the attack. Taken by Theodore. Slides it diagonally to Larkin. The Bulldogs take it along the wall. And that's deflected off someone in front. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. On the one-timer. Puck grabbed by Salmon. Into the offensive end now. Lead pass ahead. Picked up along the boards by McCall. Quick pass to Keller. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. Still keeps a hold of it. Here's a short pass to Stamkos. Knocked away. Leach has got the puck in his own zone. Grabbed along the boards by Matthews. Big-time hit check there. That's how you finish a play. Moves it to Matthews. Oh, look at this. Takes the puck. Goes right to the crease. He scores! Austin Matthews clutch. Late goings of this period. It's a 2-goal lead here tonight. 4-2 is where we're sitting. Moves it quickly over to Zetterberg. With possession along the wall. the point. The Bulldogs gain control of it. And he totally whiffs on that one. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Grabs it in his own end. Zetterberg's crossed the line and gained the zone. Fans urging for a shot on goal in the dying seconds. Scoops it up behind the net. Chase. And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next. 40 minutes in the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. And the puck is dropped, and we are underway here in the third. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
The Bulldogs are leading in this game, but I don't know if the coaches are going to like it that much, James. Everyone's cheating on the offensive side of the puck, and it's been back and forth, action-packed game. And it's all about offense.
Oh, what a hit! He got all of that hip check. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Bulldogs have some breathing room as they lead by a pair. It's 4-2. Taken along the wall by Pion. Oh, an unbelievable stop by Fleury. Here's a shot. Oh, what a stop by Fleury.
As a former defender, those tough players who are difficult to move off of their skates, it is so hard to defend.
And a quick strike here puts them right back into this one.
Well, the game opens up here now, James, as they're within one, and if they can continue this press, they can get the equalizer. You got to believe that they can do it right now as you feel the momentum shift.
Slides it across. The Bulldogs gain possession in their own end. And he slides it quickly to Beauvillier. And a smart heads-up play to poke that away by Campbell. The Bulldogs go to work on offense. Inside the offensive zone. Unleashes a cannon! And that was a good heads-up read to make that save. Dubois taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. And there's the whistle stopping the play.
Such a tough penalty to take when the game's within reach. They're looking for the equalizer. Now they find themselves shorthanded.
Puck scooped up by Campbell.
Of your passes, and you're able to move the coverage. That's exactly what they did, and they're able to convert.
And now he moves it to Beauvillier. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Takes a shot. Oh, goodness, what a save by Fleury.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
And a poke check knocks the puck away. A great move to sidestep the check. Slides it over with pace. One-on-one with the goaltender. Tremendous defensive play.
Well, that's all about pace and foot speed. The ability to get back through the middle of the ice and then find an opportunity to get the stick.
Passes it to Theodore. Feeds the puck to Larkin. Poked away and forces the turnover at center. He's got a step. And that's poked away. Wow.
And that's a great play, James. This is a tough poke check to make because if you miss, it's in the back of your net.
Larkin's been nabbed for tripping.
Well, with earlier success on the power play, I think they'll operate in the same fashion, James, in that 1-3-1 setup where they look to work through the flanks because you know they've got some lethal shooters on this team.
Seabrook's tripped up and the official's hand is in the air signaling penalty. And it's 4 against 4 here with the puck set to drop.
Not typically that we see 4-on-4 action, although it's a lot of fun. You certainly know they practice it. This is something that they're aware of. They know what they're doing. They want to possess the puck and try and create numerical advantage.
Tremendous hip check on the play.
Well, the game certainly isn't predictable, is it, James? As it's going back and forth, goals from all areas as players shoot from all angles and attack the zone.
The Bulldogs now have a short power play after the penalty expired. 10 more seconds.
Lemieux almost ready to get back on the ice.
Time's up for the power play. Both teams back to equal strength.
Well, the power play had a ton of those on possession time, but it was all perimeter. They didn't find ways to move the coverage.
feed to Heatley. Moves the puck along the half wall. And now it's grabbed by Solman. And he connects with the long ball. Puck picked up by Campbell. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. The Bulldogs carry it along the wall. Quick pass across to Campbell. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. And that's snapped away in the defensive end by Nylander. And he sidesteps the check there. Oh, wow! The Bulldogs look to start the transition game. Quick feed to Heatley. Coming up on the final minute of regulation time. Well, an A for effort at least, right?
Yeah, I mean, showing the creative skill set that he has and incredible hands. He tries to get it up onto his stick, and it's a fail, but I gotta like the attempt.
Takes it and looks ahead. And he keeps possession. Steps up with the block. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Campbell's lugging the puck. Up along the wing. He grabs the puck here at the point. Pass back to the point. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. Here's a blast. Too much congestion in front. McMahon's got it in the defensive end. Breakaway. As the final seconds kick off the clock, the home fans acknowledging what they just saw tonight. Forces the turnover in the neutral zone. There's the final horn, and this one's in the books.
Cheryl, I really like how this team stayed with it all night long. They ran into a hot goaltender, but you know what? They kept putting pucks on net, and it paid off.